mimic specifically a video game in this case. Um,
You mean like Resident Evil?
Like anything.
what's our OG podcast?
Speaking of Resident Evil.
Yeah, I heard the four.
Resident Evil.
I heard Resident Evil 4 is getting good reviews. Is it out yet or no?
No, they just put a demo out for it.
I heard people like it.
Mm-hmm.
Demo? I haven't.
Yeah, they apparently Dad, you're gonna like this, Charlie. Apparently, they teased a super ultra hard mode, is what it's called.
I
does
hope
that
that's
mean?
not. I hope that's not into the platform.
I know.
really don't.
I legitimately, as soon as I read that, I was like, "Oh my god! If there's a trophy around that, neither Charlie or I are getting it."
Well, what a great time to talk about it on the Overachievers. Welcome to the Overachievers
We're
podcast.
not recording yet. Hold on.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna
that
get
was-
one more cup of coffee.
Damn it.
Oh, here we go.
I blew it.
Mr. Sleepyhead over there.
Oh,
Is Cuz like a New York, like a Brooklyn? No, you're in Brooklyn.
by no means. By no means. Cuz is definitely like, well,
That's an American. Is that not a New Yorker thing?
no, I've never heard.
They
a
don't
single
say
person
cuz in New Yorker?
I've never heard a single person say
Okay,
cuz.
I can definitely say down here they definitely, or I mean in
It's a
the South?
California thing, is like cuz, like for cousin, obviously, but like yeah, here I've never heard a single person say cuz. I bet it's a Philly thing or a Jersey thing. What's Urban Dictionary? Where's Urban Dictionary when you need it? Cuz. Of course it doesn't. I wish I gave
they
you.
got this. They got Hasbulla on this show Power Slap, and he's over here just slapping all these people across the face. It's hilarious.
Can you imagine that dude is a millionaire?
Hasbulla?
That
Oh,
dude
more
makes,
than a
like,
millionaire.
yeah. Oh no,
dude.
of
He's-
course.
That,
But
that dude is
like
wildly
the internet
successful.
is truly a place of wonder.
I know.
A place of wonder and a place of bad. It's like we got both the best of both worlds there.
All right, shall we?
Dude, this show Power Slap might become one of my favorite shows.
No, you shouldn't watch it. It's fucked up. It's
It
truly
is pretty
fucked up.
fucked up,
I'll explain
though.
why it's fucked up. I'll explain before we get going. Power Slap is fucked up because in boxing and here's some fighter talk happening. In boxing and MMA, in any other martial art, you have a chance
Yeah.
to defend yourself. You have a chance to put your hands up and defend yourself.
Oh, and
power
this one's just
slapping,
straight up getting
You
slapped.
physically cannot, and these aren't actual slaps. No one's actually. Everyone, it's a punch because you're doing straight hand and just whop. It's pretty much a power punch. Like I guarantee you, if this shit doesn't get outlawed, we're gonna see some of the worst concussions we've ever seen in
Wouldn't
a
surprise me.
sport. And it's fucked up. It's literally barbaric. It's fucked up. It's like I hate it. I hate it so much. It gives such a bad rep to martial arts. I fucking hate it.
Tell us how you really
Dana
feel
White's
about
such a piece of shit. I would love to fight Dana White.
Is
What-
Dana
so-
White the one
Dana
that's
White
in
probably
charge
has
of
a
it?
he probably has a wonderful fucking workout routine and fighting regimen every day. So maybe I'd lose, but I don't give a fuck. I'd still fucking whop on Dana White. Sorry, rant over.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I hate power slap. I hate power slap.
You hate Power Slap?
I hate power slap.
Are you just mad because you're not up there slapping bitches?
It's because I'm not up there. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want to go up there and start slapping bitches. That's what it is.
I don't blame you.
That's true.
It's okay.
I don't blame you.
Dude, everybody wants to just go around slapping bitches.
Everyone
Or, well,
wants to-
at least
you
in their
know-
head they do.
Everyone, yeah, slap. I can't think of anything to say.
I think of that one meme or the video where it's the guy and the British police are coming to get him and he starts just like slapping everybody in the party in the backyard. Have you guys seen?
Oh
that?
yeah.
Like, he literally
You
just
can't-
slaps everybody.
He slaps the kid.
He
One of
slaps
the
the
kids
kids
pushes
too,
the other
yeah.
kid. He goes over and slaps it. And they're like, hey, wait. He's like,
I mean, it's very
That's a very
clearly a
funny video.
comedic video,
Yes.
but
Yes. That's a very funny video.
Someone else lead us in. I'm too tired.
Okay, wait, hold up. Welcome everybody to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I was trying to do like a more radio, like a more like,
That's
like chill.
ASMR. What are you doing?
That's not ASMR. I was trying to do like, like a radio, like a nice like jazz radio. Like, what's up, all you cool cats and kittens out in the Etherverse? It's your boy, Overachiever. It's your boys from the Overachievers podcast. Me, Ashi Pastrami, the Wonder Boy, Chef Crondo, the ever illustrious and
Forever busy.
forever busy Vash Stampede himself, one and only, coming to you live from your earwaves. You know what I mean, baby. I'm sorry. This is really cringy.
Take it away, Charlie.
I'm very sorry. You can find us on overachieverspodcast.fm. .fm?
Mm-hmm. OGpodcast.fm.
OGpodcast.fm. I'm fucking up. OGpodcast.fm. On Instagram. OG.podcast. On Discord. Discord.me/OG podcast. Discord.me/OG podcast. Where we do this and live on Twitch, where we do this episode and every episode from all streaming. Dude, I don't remember.
We talk about
video games, what we're playing and what's happening and what's going on. So thanks for hanging. And with that, I'm gonna start us off. Have chicken. That was not so bad.
That was not so bad. It's what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, and a little bit of gaming news.
Look at that, perfect. So guys, I have a funny confession to make with Dead Space. I've had to take a break because I was getting too scared. I'm at the part in the game where you got hydroponics.
Haven't you played this game already?
I have.
And it's still scaring you?
I was having nightmares, guys.
Were you playing it like right before you go to bed?
Yeah, so that was on me.
That's not a good idea.
That was on me. So I'm at the point of hydroponics.
Resident Evil 7.
Hydroponics is a really good part of the game. The whole ship is being poisoned via this necromorph that like spits out poison gas out of its back. It's fucking crazy. You have to go inject it. You have to create this enzyme, inject this enzyme to kill it. It's the only way to kill it. And so I've been playing. I love Dead Space. Dead Space I think is one of the best horror games ever made. Honestly, I think it might be one of my favorite games ever made in general. I think just from the game standpoint, it is one of the most unique games ever made. Straight up, I think that truly. The remake is so good. It's so vibrant. The graphics are great. They've added some story stuff. It's so good. But it's like, yeah, it's too good in the fact that it's so dang scary. Even though I played it and I should be like used to it, I'm like, I find myself anxious when I'm playing it. I'm like, where are they gonna come from? And then yeah, 2 nights I had some nightmares, like some graphic, fucking like death nightmares. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just give it like a couple weeks, and then when I come back, I won't play any more in the evening.
Yeah, right. Famous.
I won't play any. No, I don't want to. I woke up like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not having that. I'm not out here trying to have that as part of.
Yeah, I saw like was it on Reddit? I don't know where I saw it, but they were posting up a poll asking if.
Oh yes, EA was yes. They're asking if we want Dead Space 2 and 3 remakes. So Dead Space 2 actually is, I think, very good still. They did leave. It is way more of an action game and less of a horror game, but that's like fine. It
seems like the same way with the way Resident Evil went, right?
Yes,
like the first couple games were scary, and then they got.
It's still scary, but it's like it is pretty action packed compared to the first one. But Dead Space 3, even though I still enjoy the game, Dead Space 3 is straight up an action game.
Yeah,
I like the story in 3 the best in my opinion.
The story is good. That's the thing. The ending is kind of like silly, but the story is good. That's the thing, is they still did do a good story, so I can't be like the game is complete shit, but it is straight up just an action game. It's like the best gun isn't even the plasma cutter anymore. It's like the auto gun, and you're like, oh, okay. And he had a multiplayer too, which was funny. It was co-op, there's really fun.
You know the reason why there's the multiplayer though, right?
I don't know.
It ties into the story.
Space?
Yeah.
How's it tied? Well, I don't know.
Well, not to give spoilers to anyone who hasn't played it, in the last 10 years.
It's like over a day, yeah.
Yeah. But the reason why there's multiplayer is because he's insane. He's imagining everyone. So therefore, the second player is actually not real.
Not in 3.
In 3, no. Yeah, because he's talking. He's essentially he's gone full insane, and he can't see. He can't actually make sense of the world. So like the person he's imagining is helping him. It doesn't actually. He's imagining it. It's not actually there. So the multiplayer is actually.
That's not the story.
Yeah, it is. It's where he goes insane. and he's like
No, no, no,
imagining
no.
everything. Yes.
Carver exists. Carver's a real character.
Are you sure?
100%. All the characters are real characters in it. There is no. I think what you're thinking of. There's a DLC.
Oh man,
So
it's
at
a
the end
DLC.
at the end of Dead Space 3, Carver and Isaac, who are the two characters, they are thought to have died. It's almost like they couldn't have survived because they fell from a falling moon or some shit, right? Like they couldn't have lived. But then the DLC has them both waking up on the planet in an infirmary. And so that question is this any of this real? But no, Carver is definitely real. Because I mean, just real quick recap: Dead Space 3 is.
How do you know so much about Dead Space?
I love Dead Space. I'm
Apparently,
sorry. Did you hear me miss a second ago where I think it's one of the most unique games ever made? I love.
Yeah, I didn't know you were like
franchise.
that big. I didn't know you were that into it.
Oh, I love the Dead Space franchise. I love it. In Dead Space 2, he definitely has some insanity stuff where he is imagining Nicole, his wife, all over the place, and that fucks with him a lot. But in Dead Space 3, Carver and this other government agent find him because they need to stop another mark from happening on this planet. So they kidnap him away. There's unitologists trying to get him, and so as he's going through, he does have some like fucked up head stuff, but these characters exist because then they go to this planet, and then there's more character. Like his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend at the time, is there, and they're all trying to stop what's essentially this zombie moon, which is that's like the brother moons they're called. That's what the creatures that create like necromorphs and the disease and all this stuff to stop that from happening. So all those characters do definitely exist. He does have like mind fuckery, but no, Carver definitely exists. But then the DLC, they wake up fine in an infirmary on a planet that they weren't on because they fell from this fucking thing, this brother moon, right? And so the question is like, can any of this possibly be real? Because then they escape the planet, they make it back to Earth, and there's brother moons attacking Earth. So it's like, is this real? Unless maybe I don't know. Maybe I did miss that.
I thought that was the part that was the revelation at the end, where it's just like he realized that he just made everything up in his head. I could be completely wrong, but I thought that was the one thing that was like, Jesus Christ, this is insane. Like this is like if that's actually how it was, I thought that was a brilliant way of how to introduce multiplayer, because like he's imagining people helping him, and that's how you come in and help.
Yeah,
but it's not actually there. That's what I thought. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I thought that's what it was.
Unless, yeah, the only thing is because in Dead Space 3, Carver is definitely a real character. But Isaac does have hallucinations and stuff, but
I could be wrong.
I'm actually reading real quick. No, but honestly, they may have said this at some point, like as a thing. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. Maybe either way.
I never played.
I would
so
still get.
I'm gonna say
2
that
and
you're
3.
both wrong, and
oh right.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, as the Condo special. Yes. Either way, I would play the shit. I would definitely play a Dead Space 2 remake because Dead Space 2 still was really good. I mean, who am I?
How long ago did 3 come out? Like, it doesn't really seem like it's. I mean,
2012, I think.
Yeah.
Is that really like remake well, I guess if they remake
they're remaking
then...
shit from like when the fuck The Last of Us come out?
So
2008.
Is this because there just
really?
aren't
That's
good...
2008?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, it can't be. No.
2010?
Yeah, like
no
The Last of Us was pre-2010, yeah.
Dude. No, it wasn't, guys. It was 2013.
No.
I was like, there's no way this came out before 2010. There's no way.
I remember it was the last game that came out for PS3 before
it's
PS4
still 10
dropped.
years old.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're right. 20 based on the 2013.
You can obviously tell I haven't had any sleep in the last 2 weeks. So.
Dude, I play video games, okay? I
ain't got time for facts.
I say spicy things.
I want the record to reflect too. The remake was made in 2022 last year, which wasn't even a full decade after the first game was made. So yes, there's no.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no.
Like,
now,
there's no.
There's no. There's no time limit, I guess.
Right.
In terms of when a game could be remade. That's all I'm saying. But I would play the shit out of any more Dead Spaces. The game is so good.
I need them to remake Final Fantasy Crisis Core Remake so that I can get my hands on it before Charlie does, and then
you still haven't even you haven't purchased the game yet.
I don't feel like I need to. I just beat it on my handheld, and you stole the entire thunder. Yeah. Okay. So if I beat the game in under 50 hours, then that I beat you or whatever, but that doesn't
It's
sound like
still
very fun.
the offer is still there. The offer is
I
still
already
there.
paid you, I think, didn't I? I don't even
No.
fucking know.
Oh my god.
No, that's right. That's right. I warranted the payment because I said you cheated. I don't
I didn't
remember.
cheat for
It
shit.
doesn't
The
matter.
game was. I
It
didn't get
doesn't
an
matter.
advanced copy of it. The game was live. I just went for it, and I thought it would be funny to do so.
It doesn't matter because I'm about to dust you in Resident Evil 4. Unless they have the
Sure.
super ultra hard mode.
Yeah, then we're both
in which
fucked.
case we're both getting dusted.
Yeah. It's whoever can get all the trophies but that one.
Yeah. Because there's no way I'm putting myself through that.
They actually,
misery.
I'm curious. Do they have a trophy list out yet for it?
So back on Dead Space before I'm done. You guys got all that out of your system about
yeah,
jerking each other off.
Yeah.
There's like a really funny OP way to play the game now. So some of the guns have some alternate shots. And the line cutter, which is the giant plasma torch, you could alternate shot a line beam onto any object. They did this. Their idea was to put it onto the ground, and there's just a laser, and if a necromorph walks through it, it gets hurt by the laser. But you could put it on objects that you can then use the kinesis on. So you could put it on like a bucket, pick the bucket up, and walk around. Now you have a mobile laser that just instantly kills the necromorphs. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't upgraded
Would
my
you
line
just like
gun to
read
do-
about that somewhere?
I saw a video on it and I was like,
Oh.
this is so funny. So some dude sold the game once he got the line cutter. He put it on a duffel bag and just walked through the whole game with this duffel bag laser and just killed everything and
What
anything.
the fuck?
And it's just
it
like
really?
yeah, it's it's just funny. It's shit like that just is hilarious in video games when people just find, because clearly that wasn't their intention. It was like, oh, you put it on the ground, you can like shoot necromorphs as other necromorphs walk through the laser, blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I'm gonna go and put this on a trash can, or
Dude, people definitely have creative ways of
Yes.
not abusing, but like, or I guess it would be exploiting, right? Because
But this isn't really an exploit, because I feel like an exploit is when you
it's something nefarious.
fuck with the
maybe.
code almost, right? Like
Yeah.
the bane of game design players. I remember watching, and I'm done with Dead Space, so I'm sorry, this isn't really tangent. I remember watching. There's this famous speedrunner in this one video game publication. I forgot who it was. They had the developers of games come in and watch him do speedruns.
Oh, there's a
And
few. I've
he
seen
did
there's
it
a
for
few of them.
Doom. He did it for Doom, and the
Yeah.
developers were watching, and they're like, or the newest Doom Eternal, and he's like, he got into some secret room that the developers made that was just a repository for other items and shit like that. He somehow got to it, and the developers said, they're like, no one's supposed to know this thing. Like, they're like, what the? How is he? It's so fun. Like, that shit is really funny. Speedrunners that do that have exploits, or that figure out exploits like that,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
There are series of YouTube videos like that. I've watched the one for the guy that made Resident Evil 2 remake, and somebody beat it within 50 minutes. And the best part was there was a fight like halfway through, or I think it was the first boss fight. There's a way to cheese it with the combat knife, to where
Yeah.
like the guy can't even, like, if you get into a certain iframe of the boss, you could literally just sit there and just stab until he dies, right? And he's actually a really fucking challenging boss. And so
Yeah.
like the developers are watching him do this, and they're just like, you gotta
Yeah.
be fucking kidding me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really funny. It's almost like
they were so pissed off.
yeah.
I
I don't
thought it
feel
was
bad
so funny.
necessarily, but it's like, I'm sure there's like, obviously these, like, the Doom guys, they weren't mad about it, but also, like, imagine you just spent like years.
Yeah, that's the thing. They
doing-
spent all this time, and these guys just like
And he's-
find
yes.
a way to make it so stupid, trivial,
Yes.
and easy. You
Well,
know? And
yeah.
it's
think
like,
think about all
oh,
this.
well,
this-
fuck me, I guess, right? Like,
Think
Yeah.
about all the
Yes.
speed running for Elden Ring, where the guys like figure out the iframes to make them like teleport wherever they need to go. Like,
Oh,
how do you
yeah,
figure
yeah.
that
Dude,
out?
how do you
Dude, okay,
figure
so
that
what they
out?
so actually, interestingly enough, I was very intrigued in this at one point in time. So Distortion 2, who,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
that guy.
okay, so he's probably my favorite Twitch streamer. I've been watching him for years. He's the guy that got me into Dark Souls 2. And I watched his speed run at GDQ years ago. That's what got me interested in buying it in the first place. So anyways, he's slaughtered all these games. His Discord community, they go in with like dev tools to find pathing issues in games. Like, they go really, really into finding like bugs and little holes in the game to another level that like we would never really like people like you and I, like we play the game to like you go get trophies, I'm baked and I fucking got ADD out the ass and I'm like, ooh, shiny object over here. And Dom's like, you know, oh cool, I'm gonna go get this laser cutter and fucking throw trash cans at people. And then there's people that are like, hey, I want to go find some broken shit in this game. And that is a Discord community of nothing but people that want to find these shits. And it's really like weird to me, but they find them and then they report them and then that's it right there.
Oh, interesting. So, I had no idea. I mean, I was just curious, like how do people have time for it? Yeah, makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's a Twitch community thing. I mean, I would suppose it's a lot of people that have too much free time on their hands and a guy that makes a full-time living off of it, and they supply him with these hacks, we'll call them, I guess, because they're not really like hacks, but they're definitely, you know, some of those things like where they're in Sekiro, where you can literally like skip through half the game, and just like you were saying with the teleportation thing in Elden Ring, like there's always these little nuances they find where they can jump through the map. Or I think there's one in Sekiro where you can glitch yourself underneath the map and then you swim through different areas. Like you can literally swim through that whole cavernous area, you know, the part that you and I got fucked up at, where like the frost swarm is at. You can literally just swim past that whole thing. Like you don't have to deal with that dude. So this is crazy, but I don't know how they figure this shit out.
Sekiro? Fuck that game. Fuck that game. I still haven't. I have it for someone gifted it to me as a joke, and I still haven't unwrapped it.
Oh, you mean like somebody bought you a hard copy of the game?
Someone bought me a hard copy of it as a joke because they know that I hate that.
I want to give them a high five. That was a great gift.
That was really funny.
That was my buddy Mike.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, savage, dude.
That sounds like a kind of gift I would give somebody. Hell yeah. Great gift.
Yeah, that's funny. That's very funny.
So,
oh, actually, one more note on the speed run. Did you guys ever watch that video of there was a speed run competition at some like con or something, and this one dude was speed running the game. What was that game where it was like it came out like 2004. It was early 2000s, I think. It was a PlayStation game. Female protagonist. She did parkour. I think she was on roller skates. Was it something Edge? You guys know what I'm talking about? Wait, Mirror's Edge?
Mirror's Edge, yeah. It's like the parkour.
Mirror Edge. Like a really silly game, first-person parkour, guns, futuristic, really silly game. But this dude was speedrunning it, and it was a no exploit speedrun, and he just was blatantly doing exploits, and the announcer just kept calling him out. He's like, "Hey, was that exploit?" He's like, "No, I just do this and do this, and I glitch. I do this," and the guy's like, "Yeah, it sounds like an exploit." Yeah. And he just do all these exploits and just like on stream. And he's getting called out, and at the end of it, like they let him do the exploit, or they let him do the speed run, and at the end of it, like, yeah, we're not giving you anything for this.
Yeah,
savage.
They didn't give him the points or whatever, or I give him his record or whatever, I guess.
No. It was just a stupid. It was, yes, mirrors. It's such a dumb video. But sorry. Okay. And the last thing for Dami. So there's a new season in what's that game I play?
Diablo 3.
No, not Diablo 3.
Fly for Fun.
Good guess.
Oh, snap.
Fuck off. Don't play Fly for Fun anymore.
Because I just got an email from them saying that, hey, there's new stuff. So that's what I thought it was.
No, I can't go back to that. I'm done. In Snap, and I was saying it in the Discord, in the Snap section for Discord, which you can find at discord.me/OG
podcast.
Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. But so I was grinding hard to get level 100 in the season to get infinite. And I got to 79. I just couldn't break 80. I tried breaking 80 so bad, and I
was 80 the
no, because I surrendered to not getting 100. So I was like, okay, I'm at 79. I can get 80.
You gotta play a lot, dude.
I mean,
that's a lot of games. Grinding. It's just, yeah.
You gotta play a lot. And then I was like trying too hard, and I had a loss streak, and I got knocked down to 74. And I was like, okay, this is where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yep. You're in that deficit. And you're like, nah.
Yes, you get in a deficit.
Valiant
close I got, though. That was really fun. But so this next season.
But isn't 74 less than 100?
Yes, I just said what are you? Did you listen to me?
I don't understand how the rankings work. So if you're trying to get to 100, but you got to 74, doesn't mean you achieved your goal.
That means I got shit. I didn't achieve my goal.
26 places short of his goal.
Yeah.
You're trying to get to number one.
I was trying to grind to 100. I surrendered that I couldn't get to 100. So like, okay, let me at least try to get to 80.
So it doesn't start from like 1,000. You go down. It goes from 0 to up to 100.
What?
I'm so confused by the ranking system.
There's one ranking system. There's a collection level, which isn't really a ranking system.
Yeah.
That is just every time you open up a card, you get points, and you go up this collection to get more shit possibly. The season ranking is just you play a game, and when you snap and like there's points at the top of it. So those points go into your seasonal level, which is 0 to 100. So it's not like if you get 4 points. So actually, it's because it's not point per level, right? Every point that you get goes up to 10, and that gets you a level. You know what I mean? So it's technically you need 1,000 points from games to get 100 in the season level. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yes. So so if you lose a game and you had 4 points into it, you lost 4 points, you're not going from 79 to 75. You could only go back to, depending where you are at that bar, from 79 to 78 maybe, or maybe you're still in 79. It doesn't, just depending on how many points you had in there. So I was at 79. I was like, okay, I'm definitely not getting 100 in 2 days. That's not possible. Let me just at least try to grind to 80. And I was trying so hard that in my head I just kept losing and fucking up, and so I ended up stopping on, I think, 74, which was obviously worse than where I was if I just quit then. But I'm gonna try it all again now for this new season.
Okay, cool. Happy that. I haven't played Snap in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah, actually, the fuck up, Dominic. All right, let's talk about jerking each other off for platinum trophies again.
Did any of you get the Metric Prime?
I didn't.
No.
I was meaning to. I'm too busy. The thing is, this is one of the few times I ever have done this where I self-recognize that even though I want to buy it right now, I don't have time to play it right now. So I'm going to wait until I do have time to play it.
Oh, so you have the opposite problem than I have, where I buy games and they sit in my fucking living room.
No, I usually do that. John, yeah. I'm almost always.
Oh, so you
right now I'm
pass
having
the torch
some
to me.
self-control.
Oh, so I see how it is. So you just pass the torch to me. So now I'm the asshole here that's wasting his money.
Yeah, usually we're both assholes. Right now I've taken.
You're relinquishing your trophy for a little bit.
I'm trying to be better with money, which has been always a bad thing with me. I've never been. My parents unfortunately didn't do a good job of raising me with the respect of money, because my parents grew up poor. So they're like, "Oh, Dom, you get the money, you spend it, baby. You get the thing you want, Dom. You get the money, you spend it." And I grew up my entire life like, "Oh, I should buy anything and everything that I can afford when I want it. I want this dumb thing right now. I should just buy it, right?" And meanwhile,
you want that Warhammer collection?
Yes.
You get that special Warhammer
right. Exactly
thing, and you paint it, motherfucker.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're also not wrong at the same time, but
they're responsibly.
Yes.
Responsibly. If you have the money and you have savings and you can pay rent, then sure, buy yourself things as you should. But when you're not doing those responsible things, or you have other obligations you got to take care of, maybe don't buy a game that you're 100% not going to have value out of immediately.
Yeah.
Or just don't buy it at all. I don't know. You know what I mean? You have other games. I don't know. Right.
I don't know. Me spending $69 on Dead Space to sit in my living room shrink wrap seems like a very good use of my money.
Yeah, at some point you'll play it. Right?
Yeah, at some point I'll play it, right? I mean, COVID 3 will hit at some point, right?
Yeah. Do you know what?
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Do you know what?
COVID 2 Electric Boogaloo. Sorry.
You know what's not a good purchase for someone is whoever bought me that Sekiro thing, because that's literally just a waste of money.
That's really funny.
No.
Yeah, some
that was
require...
worth every penny. That was
Why'd
worth
you just
every
go out of
penny.
Focus?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you did this. I wonder if it like caught your hand. You have to go fully into it and then come back. There. Wait.
There we go.
We nailed it. We're
Baby Josh in focus.
We're tech experts.
Yeah. Baby Josh totally in focus.
Yeah. So speaking of games that I buy and I don't play, I actually have been playing Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't beaten it yet, but I got this great part. I just want to share this part. There's like an arena. It isn't a spoiler by any means, but there's like a side quest arena type thing. And my friend Michael basically told me that he thinks he's like the king dingling of the arena because he fought like 100 dudes at once. So
that's just a Friday night for him.
Yeah, he just loves to take on 100 dudes at once. Shout out Trondo taking 100 dudes at once. I go
Sorry,
in the
we're
arena
immature.
and I tried to, yeah. I tried to replicate the same those arena fights are fucking, yeah, they're tough. Anyways, I tried to go in there and do it. Could not
Oh,
repeat
fucking
it.
amazing.
Yeah, I could not repeat it, unfortunately, but the arena thing is so cool, dude. Like, I gotta admit, like, I don't think Hogwarts Legacy is gonna be my #1 game of the year because there's just too many other bangers that I'm interested in. But it definitely was a phenomenal game, and I loved the experience of roaming around, or I'm enjoying the experience of roaming around Hogwarts Castle. Like, I think it's, or the school, you know, I think it's just really really well done, and there's a lot of nuances in the game that I feel like people need to just like slow down and take in, because just walking around the school and looking at all the paintings is like, I can't even imagine how much time the team had to put into this game to really captivate like all of these different little fucking features that they did.
Yeah, I
And
saw
it's
some
really,
video
really well
someone
done.
posted. They were walking around the hallway and they stopped because they thought they saw a movement, and the camera turned to the left, and there was two like knight armors like standing,
yeah.
you know, and the knights armors were like fucking with each other.
Yeah, they
And
are.
it's
Yeah.
like, that's shit like that is
Yeah.
always nice, like
They-
little details.
I need more bonus money.
Why they can't even remember. Who
Yeah,
made that?
it was
game
great.
again? What studio? Who does Hooch
WB.
work for again?
It's Warner
Yeah,
Brothers.
it was Warner.
It's the company that Hooch works for,
I don't know.
which is great.
For Warner Brothers.
I'm gonna have to pick it up and support the
someone
homies.
else.
Yeah, I would have. I will say that I would have loved some type of a multiplayer feature.
I thought the
think it
whole
would've-
thing was multiplayer. I thought it was
Yeah,
an
a
open
lot
world
of
thing.
people did. A lot of people did. It's not. You're not the only person. I think that's just because like today's gaming world.
Oh,
like,
okay,
most
that makes
games
sense.
are
So,
open world, you know?
he works for Avalanche. I thought he worked for someone else, but okay. The publisher is WB Games. He
I
works
see.
for Avalanche Games. Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah. Anyway, I kind of wish there was a multiplayer feature. I would have loved to have been able
I thought
to
it was
play
an
Quidditch
MMO.
against other
I
people.
thought it sure
Yeah,
was an
like
MMO.
I wish
like
it
they-
was,
it-
to be honest.
It could have been. It could have been. I think honestly, I think they could take this and make an MMO type game out of it because it's so well done that they could easily do a spin-off
You know
of
the
something.
The thing that sucks about MMOs and like getting new good MMOs and why we probably won't for a long time. I think we've actually talked about this.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, he is at W. I'm an idiot. It doesn't fucking matter. Okay, you're cool, dude. That's all I could say is you do some cool shit.
You work for
Good-
the gaming
work.
industry. Good shit.
I think
keep
that,
going.
we kind of talked about this on the last episode about new games in general, and not necessarily like the stagnant or like because we're talking about remakes and all that stuff. I feel like there won't be any good MMOs for a long time, or new good MMOs for a very long time, because everyone's just all these fucking giant publishers and shit want cash cows. They want money, and no one will take the risk to make a cool new MMO. And we'll probably never see a good new MMO for like a fucking long time.
And you know what's funny?
Guild Wars 3
So-
is what I'm thinking. I
Guild
plant my
Wars-
flag
yo,
in
if
the.
Guild Wars 3 comes out, that would be bonkers, son.
So
Bonkers.
I like-
But my
you
guess
know,
is 5 years. Would be my guess.
You think it's actually gonna
Neutral-
happen?
I mean,
I've
it's been out for
following
10.
I've been following the League of Legends one for the production of the League of Legends MMO because it's gonna be fucking massive, like
There's a League of
absolutely
Legends MMO
massive.
happening?
Oh, it's big time in the works. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I've heard that. Yeah.
So like they've got
Jeez.
it, like so the reason that I think it's going to be phenomenal is, number one, they don't make bad games, right? It does not make bad games. Number two, like the thought, like, so if you there's a YouTube video I found where there was a guy talking about all the different factions that are in League, like between Ionia and Demacia, and there's all these different like areas of the game. Dude, they have like 6 different factions they can do, and there's like all these different territory. Like they were basically laying out that this game is going to be absolutely massive. Unfortunately, I just saw the other day that the lead director on the game just left the studio, and I'm wondering if that's like, indicative of some bad shit coming on for the game. But
Interesting.
I'm wondering if maybe they got like too ambitious, like I'm hoping they
Yeah.
didn't, but we'll see. Either way, the League MMO is going to be fucking massive when it comes out.
That's
I just
cool. Yeah, that's
like
cool.
I mean, people that aren't into League of Legends will want to play it because it's going to
Yeah.
be beautiful and it's going to be fun. and I guarantee you they're going to have a sick ass story tied along with it whenever they finally do roll it out. In my opinion, like you guys say, Guild Wars 3, I think that one or the League MMO are going to be the big. There's some other game.
Was there a conversation of their Star Wars thing having a bounty hunter or something, or is that RPG?
No, that's the one from that's the one from Massive. That's the one that who made the Division.
Okay, so it's not an MMO. It's just like probably.
Well, I would argue that the Division is an MMO.
Oh no, sorry. I'm not talking about the Division, but
no, I'm just saying like it's by the same people who made the Division.
Oh, so maybe. Wait, did Charlie just freeze?
No.
Okay, never mind. He's here. Yeah.
You first.
I mean, if they ever did Division 3, hopefully they go back to the roots of the first Division.
Or I'd like to see like California, or like Montana.
Literally anywhere else, Europe, anywhere. Like
why does it be the
really
East
cool.
Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Well, I think they did that because that's where the whole story takes place. But that doesn't mean that other stories can't exist outside of where it happened. But at the same time, I just wish if they did more Division, that they kind of just go back to what made the first Division so good.
Yeah.
Because the Division 2 does not feel any of that.
No, they have a lot of good gameplay mechanics in the Division 2 that I wish they would adopt to the Division 1, to be honest. Like
I would say Destiny is an MMO, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I would say Destiny is an MMO.
Yeah.
It has overall gameplay, it has storyline quests, it has raids, it has like strike force missions strike missions are their like mini weekly raid content. Yeah, I would 100% argue that Destiny is a watered down MMO. It is very watered down in the sense of like compared to there's classes, there's class customization, 100%. In my humble ding dong opinion, it is an MMO. It is just a very at the foundation is an MMO, but it's very basic. It's funny. I remember when I first started playing Destiny 2, like Destiny 2 Vanilla, my friends who would be complaining about not being able to beat the raid the first day it came out. It's like, oh, we can't. I was like, you do not know. You don't fucking know what a difficult raid is. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like it takes this long to grind out for this gun, or it takes this and that. And I'm like,
oh man,
oh, you sweet summer children. Because I was playing with like younger people, and I was like, you sweet summer children. Like you don't know. Where does the massive part come in?
Because the massive doesn't necessarily mean how many people at once, but it also
I've been in a world where I feel like over 100 people once.
Yeah,
dude, I can tell you
a lot of the social hubs, and especially when you go out.
Orgrimmar in
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about Guild Wars?
Yes. I'm talking about Destiny right now. But if we're comparing it to World of Warcraft, obviously we're probably like that is.
I don't think the server capacity in Destiny could handle that.
Probably not though. People, but I've been in an open area where there is like 100 people at once. Definitely.
Yeah, there's definitely
in Destiny.
Yeah,
definitely.
There are world boss. At one point, there was a world boss grind for a certain gun, and you would go. There would be like a world boss on this planet, like Io or something, and you would just spawn in, and there had to. Maybe I'm actually curious what the server cap is because it felt like 100.
Yeah, there's definitely been some instances of that. Yeah, for sure.
If those games are MMOs, then if Fallout 76 is an MMO, then
technically that's an MMO. Yeah,
yeah. I don't see. I thought about firing that up and trying it out, but then I was like,
is there a stipulation to how much of a massive aspect in terms of the world you're in has to?
I think primarily it's because it also has to follow the role playing game as well. So there's got to be certain mechanics to it, certain things you have to do. I mean, for the most part, it's like, can you play with other people? Can you dungeon raid? Can you do some stuff? But can you also have can you party up and play with other people and have it? And it's also a role playing game that you can grind and get gear for. That's what I consider an MMO. And is there like a big, massive PvP aspect to it?
I think.
Yeah, when I think of,
sorry,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I've been speaking.
When I think of, I mean, I am the MMO fucking nerd here, right? Like I've been playing MMOs since I was.
The MMO boy. I'm so degenerate because I was playing WoW last night. Oh, I'm so sweepy.
So, anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, when I think of MMO, I think of like logging into a game, having a character that needs to go out and progress. And either I have like options. I can either go progress, I could go join the party finder, I could go do trade skills to go man the auction house, I could go do raids. That's the biggest thing for me. When I think of MMO games, I think of raiding, but that's because I am an OG EverQuest raider. Like I used to go to these 72-man raids. There would actually be like an extra raid force of alts that they would have like their healing army over to the side. We would have like
massive parts.
We would have like literally 100 people for one raid force standing there killing this one boss in EverQuest, in the Plane of Fire or the Plane of Earth and things like that.
And that's why I think when I say that, I think, and I know you're not disagreeing, Hooch, I think it's a good point. I think these are very good points to bring up in terms of the conversation of the genre of an MMO. That is all that shit you just said makes the massive massive multiplayer online. Because like even with Fliff, I was playing my main account and I had an alt account following me. Like you're not.
I did that in Dark Age. But
you can't do that. You can't do that in Destiny, right?
No,
or the Division. You can't, right? So, and that's why I think that they are just watered down versions of it. That's all.
Yeah, they're just the same concept of an MMO.
Way more basic design and implementation of all the elements that makes an MMO good.
I think it's really tough to do an MMO on a console, man. Like it's just
agreed.
They don't have the capacity for it. I mean, you can barely play. You could play Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if you still can or not, but
you can.
Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better now. Like PS5 is way different from. I mean, when I tried to play when I think of it, I tried to play Final Fantasy 11 on the Xbox 360. And that was tough. I had to buy like a keyboard, and I'd have to have like a keyboard in my lap, just like I talk to people, and then I have the controller in my hand. So that took effort, But
do you know who I think does an excellent job at porting an MMO to the console is Pearl Abyss with Black Desert Online.
Oh yeah,
So that's the game that I've actually been playing, believe it or not.
You're playing that right now.
I went back to play it.
But do you even get to say you play it? Do you just hit the auto button and you just walk away?
No, I'm talking about on console. It's different on console.
And Black Desert are like me in World of Warcraft. I think that's definitely.
No, I wouldn't put it the two because I play for like an hour or two here.
Sure,
you play for
as
like
much as I do, but you always go back to it
because it's fun. Because
you love the game.
Well, they release new classes like consistently. I think they're up to like 35 classes now or something crazy. So like when a new class comes out, I'll just hop on and I'll play it. And I was like, okay, cool. Like I'll go through the intro, I'll play it for like an hour or two. I'm like, all right, that was fun, and that was it. That was my experience with it. But it's just They do such a good job of making that an action MMO and making it geared towards like just consoles. I'm actually trying to finish up my platinum for that game because there's only I'm at the grindy part of it right now where I have to finish it. So, but like I have to do a bunch of fishing, processing, and horse riding. That's about it. That just takes hours.
Speaking of MMO games, since we have kind of gone over what we've been playing. The D4 beta is next weekend.
Soon, baby.
I'll see you boys in hell.
The only thing that sucks is that doesn't suck. That's not fair to say. We're going upstate on the 18th to see some friends. So
and you better take off on the 17th.
You know what? I got to be honest, man. Like I think
I pretty much have off on the 17th. Fridays are nothing for me.
I think that
that's right. It's Friday.
I don't know. I don't want to go hard on this beta.
I'm going hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to get level 20, which will take me about 2 hours.
I feel like Stan's going to come out on Monday looking like he just came out of the fucking apocalypse, Like he hasn't left his room for 2 days.
Oh yeah, I'm traveling on the 19th. Fuck. I really just get Saturday to play. Or Friday, Saturday night, probably.
Just stay up. Just wait until midnight and go server live and go for it. And just go balls to the wall.
I would just strongly advise make sure you hit level 20 so you get that cute little wolf pup.
That's what I want.
Now, are you gonna play on PC, right? I actually might play it on PC this time around.
Me,
yeah, Charlie,
both of you. I know. Don.
So my friend Michael bought it on, or Trondo bought it on the fucking PS5. So
I like it's crossplay, so like that's fine. But I actually like the performance on PS5, especially if you don't have a good.
That's the thing. PC. I mean, I have a good PC, but I haven't bought a new PC yet, and I feel like if I want to play it on PC, I need to get a new graphics card. Well, that's it. I don't have a good.
Okay, cool. You're welcome for me sending you one.
You bitch. You dingus. You know that's not what I'm saying. It's not. Look, maybe it will be good enough. It crashed the game like crazy. So
well, it was also alpha, so that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of alpha is to test and stress test.
I'm not complaining, dude. I've been using that card for like 2 years. It's the shit. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, you should. I actually. As long as does anyone know if it's account bound? Because does it matter what account? As long as you're logged into your Blizzard account,
is it cross account or whatever.
Because if it is, I'm going to play it on PC this this coming weekend because I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
played
way
it on
later.
PC.
Countdown is Destiny 2. I recently tried playing Destiny 2 again. I picked it up on PC when I was playing on Xbox, so I started PC, and nothing that I bought DLC wise is on PC.
It should be universal, but I don't know. That should no. Bungie is cross because I've definitely done that. I've been able to play on PC and on my PS5.
It's not cross.
Are you sure?
100%.
Did you load it up recently?
Yes, days ago. I had to buy the DLCs that I already bought before on console. Yeah,
oh, I
100%.
think that is correct, but I think your character stays.
Characters are yes,
Yes, but not
characters
the
are.
yeah. That's different. Yeah, I think that's what I think it's based on character, not necessarily like what's available on the where what you've purchased. I think because that's different. That's different accounts. But I'm just wondering that if I play on PC for the beta, will I get it for PS5 because I'm going to be playing on the PS5 when the game comes out.
Right.
That's it. Because I want to see how my computer handles it. That's fine. I mean, I have a RTX AMD card. I think I can't remember what it's 6400, 6900. I don't remember which one I have. But it's I'm not going to upgrade my PC for because I don't really play PC games anymore, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah,
but
Blizzard
I want
accounts
to
are universal. Sorry, I misunderstood what you guys were saying. It's definitely universal.
All right, cool. So if I play it on my, I guess what I could do is I can play it. I can download it on both, and I can play on PC first. Get the 20. If it doesn't work, then I'll just play on PS5 because it'll take me like 2 hours to get there.
I check what time it goes live on PC. They always announce the times that these things go live. Blizzard does, or at least they put out some like infographic about, or at least when the WoW releases were coming out, like every time a raid goes live or one of the new patches drops, they always give like a gonna go live at 12 p.m. in New York and
LA,
8 a.m. in
blah,
Asia
blah, blah.
and all that stuff. Yeah,
so I'm curious to see.
I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
How many of did you guys go out and get a KFC double down for an extra beta code?
No, why the
Wait,
fuck
what?
would you do that?
Yeah,
I don't want.
they're literally doing.
I like my arteries. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they're doing a collaboration with KFC that you can get a beta code if you get if you order like one of their sandwiches or a double down.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, the double down is literally 2 pieces of fried chicken mashed against each other as a sandwich. There's no bun. The bun are the 2 pieces of fried chicken. I mean, which
I mean, some people it's good for some people, but
sounds tasty. But I
have maybe
and
one bite, and I'm like, no. No.
The sandwich looked good in the wolf pup's mouth that is photoshopped. Look, I've had a KFC double down before. They're fucking gross. Okay, it is not good. Okay,
Not good.
And
It's not good.
If you don't think that I haven't tried it, you're getting shit twisted. I'm a garbage human being. I eat fast food. That thing is gross. Like the epitome of disgusting. I'm sorry.
It's very
Like
gross.
I love fried chicken. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
very gross.
I would do the same thing with Popeyes, but I don't hate myself that much. So
If anything, the Popeyes one would I almost guarantee be better.
yeah, well, Popeyes. I mean, I'm personally
Popeyes
I
is
won't eat.
superior.
I don't like KFC, but that's just me. I mean,
No.
some people love KFC.
No. I if I had to eat KFC for any reason, I'm not gonna say no. Don't get it twisted.
I love
But
that.
no. I'm a Popeyes boy through and through.
Yeah, I'm Popeyes all the way, dude. Are you kidding me, dude?
I can't say this too loud because Mallory hear me. I had Popeyes yesterday. It was great. She doesn't like. Obviously, I'm not.
So I will send this
it's not like
section.
I'm disallowed.
I'll send this section directly to her.
Don't do that. But I told her I turned a turkey sandwich yesterday, and I definitely had a Popeye chicken sandwich.
Oh,
She has really
Chicken
good
sandwich.
earrings. I don't know. Sometimes.
yo, Popeyes chicken sandwiches, though. I'm not gonna lie, another
the truth.
level.
The truth. The fucking
So
truth.
good.
The truth.
So
like
good.
fucking Domini Pata di Spieti Saint is like the truth. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit! This
What
man
was
gets
that?
hyped about some pie. This man gets
The
hyped
truth.
about some Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
The truth.
You know what's even funnier is like in New York City, I would imagine there are so many places you can get like some gangster ass fried chicken sandwiches, and this man loves Popeyes of all of the
yes,
brands.
that exists. Yes. Or hear me out.
I'm hearing you out. I
just
love
go and
Popeyes.
get
FYI.
a third of the cost, just as good chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you don't have to tell me.
Like for a
man. I get
cheeseburger,
Popeyes.
no. There's places walking distance that I can get a phenomenal cheeseburger from. One of my most favorite cheeseburgers is like a 15-minute walk from here. Would never get a McDonald's over a blue collar blue collar burger in New York City. You know what I'm saying?
You ever go to the place that's in Chinatown for the backyard? What's it called? Break room burger.
No. I'm not going to Chinatown and get a cheeseburger. I don't care. I don't care what the deal is. Listen, I do trust you. I refuse. If I'm going to Chinatown for any reason, I'm getting some dim sum because I don't get that all the time. You know what I mean? I'm very Oh, we're talking about okay, never mind.
Shake.
I believe that it's good.
Shake
But if I'm in the vicinity of Chinatown, I'll go to my favorite dim sum spot, regardless if I'm even there for food or not. Like if I'm walking by, I got to go through Chinatown to go to like some appointment or some shit. Stop and get some soup dumplings real quick. Just a quick little, you know what I mean?
You're not wrong,
Damn,
but also at the same time, I'm getting there. This whole daylight savings thing is just kind of screwing me. So I'm like, oh, it's 11 o'clock, but I'm like, oh,
I might have to. I was gonna try to eat healthy today. I might have to order a Popeye chicken sandwich today. You know what I'm saying?
Do yourself a favor. Treat yourself today. You know what I mean?
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah. So, very hyped for. We're 2 weeks away from Resident Evil 4.
Oh, it is.
From a week from.
Yeah.
Oh, technically.
Charlie just got. Charlie just got wide. Oh,
Resident Evil 4. I was like, what the fuck?
My fucking. My imminent doom is approaching at a rapid pace.
Oh, you sweet son of a child. You don't know what you've unleashed. I really hope that there's no. Actually, you know what? I hope there is that hard difficulty setting because if it is, that's going to be my saving
you're gonna
grace.
go for it.
I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
If it is,
yeah.
Just because, like,
I will too, because I have more to prove here than you do. Just to say, so yeah.
Getting a platinum race? Yes. Isn't there always a platinum race, Stan?
Yeah,
come on.
We've been talking about this for a while, and I've never even given him a fair challenge. It's always just been really
You gave up immediately.
It's not even a challenge really for Charlie at this point. Charlie just wakes up and wins.
That's true. All I do is win, no matter what.
All
Platinum's on my mind.
All I do is this. All I do is blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Indeed.
All right.
Indeed.
Fucking
all right.
She's just shaking his head.
It's the fun thing. But anyway, so yeah, video games. What have you guys been playing? I know we heard Dom's thing about that. Chef, what have you been playing?
I've been
we know what he's been playing.
Yeah,
Sweepy boy.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I started raid leading in WoW and it's been a lot of fun. So.
Hey, whatever. You do what makes you happy.
Yeah. I 10-man dungeons I lead, and yesterday we actually killed the secret boss for the first time after 8 weeks. It's actually really fucking challenging. It's fun. You know what, unfortunately, after you like play a game like this for so long and you get past the level of like, okay, I've beaten all the bosses, what do I want to do next? I want to try to like lead the troops around, and then you realize like, dude, it's actually really fucking hard to lead the troops around and press your own buttons at the same time. And now it's like
raid leading is hard.
Yeah, so now it's like that's become the fun thing for me, is like actually doing the raid leading. So now I'm doing the raid lead. I'm doing 3 runs a week, and 2 of them are the ones where people have to bid on items, and I get like 20% of the total pot. So your boy is thanking.
Nice.
Okay.
What do they call it? GP, Dragon Points?
They call it's a GDKP. So it's your
goddamn kill points.
Gold bidding dragon points or whatever. Chef Chrono keeps poking the bear. I'm gonna poke the bear. I mean, that's what I do, bro. That's all I do. I know. I poke bears for a living. That sounded terrible. I'm not gonna.
That does sound terrible.
Shit, I can't walk that one back. That one's out on the internet. Oh fuck. If there's one thing I've learned, that if Elon Musk can bump his gums and still exist, then
maybe Elon Musk has billions of dollars to still exist.
Yeah, well, my commentary is
cancel culture doesn't exist when you have a gajillion dollars. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, it literally doesn't matter.
Actually, you're poking the gator. Ain't no bear. You're poking the. That was very funny.
That was good.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Every time you guys start a raid, you go, wow.
I actually haven't been playing. This last week I didn't play a ton of games. I actually was outside of WoW and Harry Potter. I watched a lot of watched the new Mando, watched the Last of Us, and
Pedro
I watched a
Pascal,
show
what
called-
can this man not do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't watched Mandalorian yet, but
good. Good stuff.
It's very good.
Very excited
Some
to.
good shit.
I actually think that this season of Mandalorian is starting off like way better than I enjoyed the last season. I don't know, like I just like the direction they're taking it, where it's like, well,
There's some good story building right now.
But yeah, like they're
Some
in
good story building
Mandalore,
right
and
now.
you know, I think that's something I think is very cool, is to see Mandalore, because as a fan of Star Wars, you've been, and that's not a spoiler, I don't think, because I mean you all know he was gonna have to go there because it was pretty much detailed in season
The trailer
2
that starts the
has to
season
go
off
there.
is, I gotta go back to Mandalore pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm not, like, we gotta go back.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about any specifics of what happens while they're there, but it's just cool to see it, because you've heard about the great, you know, Mandalorian war and all that stuff, and you just hear about this, like, you know, desolate planet, and here you get to actually see it, and you know, Grogu definitely is starting to grow up a little bit. I don't know, I just love the show, dude. Like it's a great show, man. I think that you know, the MCU, like I think they've really
their
missed the
shows are
mark on
picking
some
up where their
shows.
movies are lagging.
Yeah. Like
You
the
know.
TV shows are not as bad, but the movies are slacking really bad. It's almost like it's almost like Star Wars learned the mistake about their movies, and then the MCU didn't. Like they didn't take a page from Star Wars book, you know. But I think they'll pick it up. I think eventually they'll rope it back around, and
Dude, it's
it'll
Favreau.
pick back up.
Favreau doing Star Wars is like just good.
It's so good, dude. He's it's just so good. I wish he was doing the movies. I mean, I wish he were doing. No, fuck that. Don't do any more movies. Just keep doing the TV series. Like, we don't need movies. Star Wars.
We're just gonna ignore. We're just gonna ignore the fucking elephant in the room. But you know, it's okay.
What's the elephant in the room?
That you don't like fucking Andor, ding dong.
Oh well, that show sucks. What do you want from me?
Sorry, Filoni. That's right. Oh yeah, Filoni. Yeah. Filoni kills it too.
You know what? I get. Actually, you know what? I think I understand. I think I now understand what it is that you guys like about Andor, which is that Andor is a story. It's not good. It's a story about like the normal people in the Star Wars galaxy, which is fucking boring, dude. But I mean, I get it. Like, it's the dark side of what it's like to not be a Jedi or a bounty hunter, or you're just like a civilian in this big war. I don't know. I thought it was a boring show, but dude, there was no like.
It just
look, dude. There were no droids. There were barely any droids. There's no space aliens. There's no like.
They're literally droid. There are literally aliens. Keep going. Tell me you've not watched the show without telling me you've not watched.
No, I've watched the show. I could. We could go through the show. We could go through the show, and I could guarantee you that within the first 10 minutes of The Mandalorian, there were more aliens
two prominent
and robots.
Scenes. It doesn't matter how. Quality over quantity, my guy. Quality over quantity, my guy. Okay. First off, there are two prominent scenes that involve both a droid and an alien that exist in that show that matter drastically.
Are you talking about the droid in are you talking about
the droid that fucking catches him, the whole reason he gets sent to jail in the first place, and the fucking aliens that help him escape off the prison planet. The whole reason he gets off the prison planet, okay?
Like, what do you planet was the dumbest shit
listen,
ever,
cuz
oh, we gotta put these assembly pieces together. Come on the count of 3, everybody, press the thing.
Is there ability to fucking...
All right, let's put it over here.
It shows you the fucking drastic measures that humans will go to escape oppression, my dude. But the fucking warden, Andy Serkis' character, was ready to be fried just because he was accepting his unbearable fate of being stuck in the system. Yeah, this is exactly. That's very funny. Take the big bag of $20 stank over the good smaller bag of $60. Okay, that's very funny. Quality over quantity. That's all I'm saying. This motherfucker.
It's okay, I just know you guys like bad TV. No, it's all good.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
I'm trolling.
Y'all can go for it.
I'm just fucking.
Dom's done for the day.
There's a member of our team that whenever he feels disrespected, like in a funny way, he'll do that. Shout out to Sean Grass. I just stole that from you.
Oh, okay. But no, Andor sucks. Anyways, Warhammer, dude, great game, right?
Yeah, I went 2-1 in a tournament yesterday. That was fun.
So are you like confident now? You went to the
I've always been confident. I'm more confident.
Vegas, you were like, I'm not gonna win any games. I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
I am more confident in me playing the game in a competitive sense. And I'm doing a lot of local. They're called RTT, Road Trader Tournament, which is just the name that it always was. Like Road Trader doesn't exist anymore. That's what Warhammer was. Yeah, the post-COVID for storming out of the room. Yes, killing your camera feed. That's fine. So I'm trying to do like every month I do at least one little mini tournament, a 3-game tournament. But I am going to Atlantic City in when's ACO? I'm going to Atlantic City in June. Yeah, June 16th through the 19th is the Atlantic City Open, which is another organization. It's the same organization that ran the Las Vegas Open, the one that I went to. I might go in August to DC for Nova. Stan, I haven't gotten Martyr, dude. I haven't. I think you missed. I think you're. If you missed the beginning of the episode, Stan, I mentioned that I'm being better about buying games that I don't think I'll get the value out of in terms of the amount of playtime I'll have. So I'm not buying like I would before. I would just buy Martyr and be okay, I'll play it once and never see it again. But I'm trying not to buy games anymore that I know I'm not going to get as much value out of. So I'm probably not going to buy Martyr, unfortunately. I know it's a fun game. This is Inquisitor Martyr, everyone. There is a Warhammer style dungeon crawler like Diablo. Whoa, $17. Okay, well, I mean, maybe if the Ultimate Pack's on $17 sale, like shit. Just walk back the thing I just said, everyone. But yeah, Warhammer's cool, dude. Boy, you're a boy out here, just like, last year, end of the year, 150 out of in my faction out of 300 players in the world, so that was cool. Halfway, and that was good. Okay. Finished LVO 170 out of 1,000. That was cool. Be cool, obviously, to get higher, but I'm a normal Joe. You know what I mean?
You're dude. You got a job.
I'm a simple boy.
That ranking makes sense to me. The whole ranking from Snap doesn't make sense to me, but whatever, because you're going towards 1 as opposed to going towards 100.
Why do you even bring a Snap back up?
I don't know.
What does that
So there's a very popular game. I'm sure you guys have heard of Ragnarok before, right? No.
God of War Ragnarok?
No, Ragnarok is like a really, really popular say it's like an MMO style game. Yeah, it's kind of like a Korean MMO kind of game. Really, really popular in the West. Or in Asia. Anyways, they're making a mobile version of it called Ragnarok Origins Global, I guess.
Ragnarok Online?
Well, there's different versions of it. Kind of like, how like RuneScape's been around for so long that they have like old school RuneScape and then they have like a new school version of it. Well, I guess this is a newer version, or they're launching a global version of their Origins game, which has never really taken place before. Like the game that you could download on your phone right now is the game that's playing in Korea. But anyways, they're coming out with a new mobile version of it in a couple weeks, and I'm definitely gonna be trying it out.
Ragnarok Begins, is that the one?
No, it's literally called Ragnarok Origins Global.
All right.
Okay.
The game's been around since I think like 2004. It's just one of those old school games that's really popular, but they're coming out with a new mobile version of it, and it's something that I know. Ragnarok has always been something that's like super, super popular overseas, but it just never it was never like hit in North America. And
I'll check it out.
It's a mobile game. I'm gonna check it out. I've been looking for something fun to play, and actually my assistant over in the Philippines was telling me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. I'll play it with you, dude.
Nice. I've been playing I actually found a mobile game that I've actually been quite enjoying. Which is
it that one, the Eternal one that you were talking about?
The Eternal Evolution, yeah. I've actually, because it's like Valor Legends that we used to play, but like with better graphics, and it's not as like grind heavy in my opinion. So I actually have been progressing. I'm literally actually playing it right now. Like it's just playing on my phone right now. But it's been quite good, I have to say. I'm quite enjoying it, and it's I've been playing it for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, Stan, you've been playing about for a month or so last year. Yeah, it's been great. But there's a whole thing behind that too. So, but I don't know. I enjoy it. I would say if you like the Valor Legends style game, it's definitely fun to do. I haven't spent any money in the game, and I've gotten pretty far in it. So, I forgot that it came out last year. So, but it popped up on the Apple Store of like recommended games. I was like, all right, I'll give it a try, and oh, it's been good. Hasn't really been too pay to win at all. Like you just have to. The only pay to win things is like how it is with this type of games. Where like, oh, you can spend money to get more chances to pull heroes. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't really care. So I just enjoy it as it goes. And still back on the Black Desert mobile game as well, because like I said,
are we gonna do like an OG pod thing on Diablo? What are we gonna
I feel do? Like, is there other clans in Diablo 4? As they say,
yeah, dude. There's gonna be like guilds.
Yeah, there should be a
guild. Maybe clans.
Maybe it's not like straight up like OG pod guild, but I think we could base off all.
We should talk about it on the Discord what we want to one, because I think we definitely should do one.
Because it doesn't. Yeah,
I think we should call it. I think we should call it KFC Double Down.
The
Double Down.
DD Crew Double Down.
Popeyes. Crew. No, we need to call ourselves Popeyes. Yeah, dude.
Louisiana Fast.
The Louisiana Boys.
Fast.
Yeah, that would be fun. I think if we make a guild up with a lot of people that are in the Discord, or even if like we have like another like friendly Discord that we can not merge with, but like.
I mean, we always done stuff with A&R, so.
Yeah. I'm sure we could do something fun there.
Gator Pokers. I like that. Gator Pokers. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yes, dude, that's the name. On. That is the name. That's Gator really Pokers.
Funny. That's really funny.
Just because I live in Florida does not mean that I play with alligators. Okay.
You poke the gator.
Look at how pale I am. Do you think I leave the house?
Gator Pokers. That's what it's gonna be.
I gotta say, I had gator. I wasn't that impressed.
It's disgusting, dude.
No, it's just seawater chicken.
Yeah, they say it tastes like chicken, but it tastes
like a boiled chicken in salt water.
And yeah, it is not good. It is not good. Ugh. I'm not a fan.
Would I eat it again? Sure.
It's like snake. Ugh. Weird. Chef days. I used to eat weird shit. What do you want from me? I feel like it was like edgy, right? You're like, oh, you ever tried this? Yeah, I'm a chef. I try everything.
Yeah. All right. Anything you're looking forward to outside of Resident Evil 4 in like 2 weeks?
Diablo and Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to remember if there's anything else in there. Oh, I really want to try Metroid Prime, like the re-release, but I just don't have time for it.
I'll probably get it at some point later.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I want that. Dude,
much
that was
to Hooch's dismay. I think the Metroid Prime series is actually really good.
No, I loved it, dude. On GameCube.
You can't have a first-person Metroid game.
I thought it was cool, but I mean, I don't know. I loved GameCube, and I loved a lot of the games on that console. So
yeah, I would. The Metroid Prime series, I think, is just a really well done series of games.
Yeah,
I think they took the Metroid franchise, and they're like they did a good spin on it, and they did it good. So I got nothing. I got you know what I mean? I don't know. What do you want me to say? You know what I mean? I got nothing for you, kid. All right.
You're disrespecting
the franchise. You know what I mean?
The Metroid, the side scrollers.
Listen, because
disrespecting the side scrollers.
The side. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? I don't know. I got nothing for you. You know what I mean?
Cause.
Fair enough.
Stream it.
Oh wait, do we want to talk about The Last of Us, or are we gonna do that separate?
Should we just wait? I mean, we're what, 3 episodes behind? We could talk about it, but I figure might as well just wait until the finale.
Here's the discussion. It's fucking good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good.
Pedro Pascal.
Let's do a recap after tonight. We'll do a recap with
everything.
Pedro Pascal for
everybody's
for the win.
Here.
I saw a funny meme that was if your partner really enjoys Mandalorian and Last of Us, and they watch it without you sometimes, they're not your partner, they're Pedro Pascal's partner. I was like, yeah, Mallory, I'm sorry. Daddy calls, you know?
Daddy calls, you must answer.
Daddy calls, you must answer.
All right, well, I think that's going to do it for us. Whoa, Dom, nice hair.
See, that's why I have my hood up the whole time.
I'm so jealous of you with hair.
Yeah, I am too, dude. I got hair, but mine's not. Mine's like, I got like
to cut my wrist and black my eyes.
Oh yeah, dude, you got the emo thing going.
You got that emo thing. Oh god.
This way.
Yeah.
You gotta
go lower. You gotta go lower. You gotta go lower over your eyes.
Well, that's why I was trying to do 2.
Yeah, that's definitely, you got some like.
There you go. Now you're like circa 2002.
That's it.
Yeah, right 2004, baby.
Rawr.
Oh shit. You just gotta paint your nails black and you were on it.
My name is Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. Rar.
You're missing. You gotta stretch your lobes out just a little bit. You gotta have like a bunch of those little Hot Topic wristbands. You're on it, dude.
Yeah.
That's too double lock. Hold up.
No, you gotta go over the one eye.
We're getting a little misfitsy.
You gotta go over the one eye. Yeah, it's definitely some My Chemical Romance stuff going on right there.
This is so funny. So yeah, anyway, I woke up a little funny today. My hair's all messed up. That's why I have my head up.
Fantastic.
I'll play Metroid Prime when Crondo admits the Andor was good. Oh, that'll be a cold day in hell, my friend.
Oh, man,
Shut up. You know what?
He actually probably secretly likes it, and he's just being trolling us.
You know, even if he doesn't actually like it, I bet you he maybe didn't really care, wasn't the biggest fan of it, but he doesn't I doubt he actually fucking hates it, but
I don't hate it. I'm just playing.
The boy goes into the bits, of course, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good talk.
I don't hate it.
This has been Overachievers Podcast, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
I wouldn't fuck with you guys so much if y'all didn't just react so strongly about how much of a dipshit I am for not liking it. It's like I have to it's like the KFC double down. I got to double down on the ridiculousness. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Okay.
That's what we're
gonna got. That's all I got. I'm out of words.
All right. Well,
what was my name in the show today? Chef Fuck Daylight Savings Time Crondo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot daylight. Everyone enjoy your daylight savings time.
Signing out.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll do us for us. Do it for us today. Oh my God, brain.
Words.
Hard. Brain. Not good because woke up recently.
Marijuana affects memory.
Anyway, so thanks everyone for coming out. You can catch us on Instagram, og.podcast, or Twitter's Overachievers. You can find us. You can get this episode, every episode where we talk about what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news at ogpodcast.fm. You can also catch us on twitch.tv/ogpodcast, where we record this live and stream it on Sundays whenever we do so. So hit that notifications, you get notified, and also hang out with us on Discord at discord.me/ogpodcast. And everyone enjoy your Last of Us finale tonight. We're going to talk about it whenever that comes out. If you're listening to this episode when it comes out, the episode already happened. So go and check out our review of it whenever. I guess I don't know when we're going to record that. Tomorrow, maybe? Tomorrow? Tuesday? I don't know. We can figure it out. But we'll see you all soon. And we'll see you all in-game in Diablo 4 for those who are doing the pre-beta and pre-early access, whatnot. So next weekend? What is it? Friday. Yeah, so we'll see you all Friday. Make sure you check us out on... I'll probably be streaming it a little bit on Friday after I'm done with work. So I'll definitely be playing. We're all going to be there. Hop in our Discord, come talk to us, figure where you're going to be out. We're going to do our Poke the Gators clan, or we should I'll make a poll to see what names we want to come up with, but add a couple different options in there and we'll go from there. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you all very soon. Peace.